Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Blokees Defender version 3 Heavy Metal War. Now, Blokees are model kits. These are obviously Transformers. And there's three types. There is Defender, Galaxy, and Shining. Galaxy is kind of the main. Shining is like Galaxy, except also metallic parts and light up. And then there's Defender, which is kind of like a chibi style, and the figures are a little bit smaller, up to like maybe the thigh of the Galaxy and Shining figures. So we got a box of Defender version 3. We're down to our second last figure number 11, and it is Skywarp. It's been interesting to watch this line of figures kind of evolve and how it kind of changes and grows with each release. This one, the big change is that there's no more instructions to put them together that are separate. They're actually on the back of the little card that you get, which to me is really interesting, and I think it'll be fascinating to see if we see that in other releases with the other versions, or if it stays mainly with this line, which has like less you actually kind of need to do to get all the parts together. The other thing is, it seems with all the releases, they tend to like get fancier and fancier and do crazier stuff with every single release. This one's been fairly, I'd say, consistent in, you know, what you get with it. Like, it's not quite going over the top as far as new aspects and things being thrown at you, which is interesting. But there's been really solid builds and really interesting builds overall. So yeah, it's been good like that. The other thing I'll say is that the thing to know about the Defender line is that they tend to have less parts you need to put together. I don't know if I already said this or not, or I'm repeating myself, but things like the joints, which in the Shining and Galaxy, you have to put the joints together. They are built in here, which is a little bit different, but not necessarily a bad thing. So there's less to do with these particular figures that to get them going and get them all put together. So we'll make sure there's no like symbols on the arms. Nope. Is that pretty easy? There's been some really cool releases with this one. I think the big standout to me is Shockwave is really cool with this. I always love seeing also a Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, which you get on this one. And we, of course, get the rest of the Constructicons, which is great. Because they will have that kit to build Devastator if you can find it. It sounds like it's just going to be a China exclusive, so you're going to need to order that one from others to see if you can get it. But overall, I think it's like a really solid release, really well done, and very, very cool. Some great stuff, if you ask me. Nice, solid build with this one. I don't know if we had how many Seekers that we've had so far with these releases for Defender, but I like this one. I always liked the design of this character of Skywarp. I always liked the coloring and all that. Out of all the Seekers, this was probably my favorite color-wise. So, cool figure, always looks great. We'll just have one more to open, and that will be Hot Rod, which will be a new figure that hasn't been in any set yet. So I'm really excited for that one. And as always, if you want to get your own, we've got links underneath this video. They are affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site. And of course, watching our video support us as well, so thank you a ton. If you're into Transformers, especially the comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. And of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep playing with your toys and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.